Alright guys, so let's hop on Doki and let's see what's up. My sister has been like so obsessed with this game and said that it is really scary and it's creepy. So I'm kind of nervous right now. Logging in. Guess we'll start there. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Alright, well, that's me. I'm disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Yeah. Would you like to review the detailed warnings? No. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree to having note the game's age rating in your region. You consent. Alright, that's it. Ooh. This like seems so much like sweet, but I don't know. Hey. She's totally oblivious to any attention. This is all just dialogue. Haven't been looking either. On games and anime. It's my sister. I thought this game was gonna be scary. School day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? That you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Wow. Anime club. Oh my god, come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Wow. Kinda told the club that I'd bring a new member. And that Suki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make me promises. Don't make promises you can't keep. An airhead, wow. And all this out. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs and a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. The new member is here. Okay. I told you don't call me new member. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Welcome to the club. sister's really into this. Here, let me lower it. Is that better? Yeah, my sister told me that this was a scary game. And she wanted me to check it out. Don't make fun of me. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Oh no, it's gonna get creepy. I can't believe my sister really played this. She said she played it for like hours. But she told me it was a scary game. No. Suki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. And a I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. You have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example. Guess it's the same for Yuri. Isn't that right, Nadine? Yeah. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. I don't know. I don't know what to choose. How about ambient? Ooh, climax. Ooh! Lust, color, uncanny, mouse hair, silly, flea, climax, funny. I'll put lust. Destiny, analysis, skirt, peak, sunset, blanket, flying, candy. How about sunset? Vacation, secretive, shiny, fireworks, heaven sent, misery, determination. About secretive. Marriage, twirl, extreme. Comfort. I don't know. Hard. What extreme? Special, shame, strawberry heartbeat, Valentine, charm, dazzle. How about charm? Lazy. I'm always lazy. Promise loud together, daydream, childhood. We'll do together. Existence. We'll do desire. Excitement, joy, nibble, calm, essence, dream. I don't know. I'll do excitement. I like eternity and summer on this one. I don't know about that. Eternity. Intellectual, heart, forgive, imagination. Pure. How about we do imagination? Kiss, bed, horror, tenacious. Question, happiness. We'll do kiss. Time, portrait, hopeless, vibrant, electricity. Unrequited. We'll do vibrant. Sensation. Suicide? What the bliss, fun, sweet. Sweet. Anger, laugh, extraordinary, amazing, depression, sunny. I don't know what's up with these like weird, spooky words in this. This is a kid's game. Philosophy, giggle, cute, hope, friends, pleasure. Doki Doki, passion, chocolate, inferno, kawaii. Kawaii? Okay, we'll do passion. Clouds, embrace, pain, tragedy, beauty. Alright, let's see who likes this one the most. This might be a little strange. Back at the literature club. Oh, Monica and manga. Manga is literature. So, vectors. Jealous? How come you can be good friends too? It's so weird for them to be blushing and stuff. listening to Sayori's conversation with It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have the napping club? Staying up late again, aren't you? Less time for anime. You'll need to get used to it. Sorry, I just read this like really fast. I'm just like reading it. Not every day. Wow. Really said that. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Oh. That's so weird. Oh. This is so funny. What is? Wow. I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of... Yeah, it is. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. Happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? So weird. Wow. Wow. Take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That's why I'm keeping it on, but who should I show my poem to first? Who do you guys think? How about we show Yuri? Yeah, it's my first time. Hmm. Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining sheet light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light thickens. I flicker back. Wow. So deep. She hugs the sheet. So weird, Sayori. I'm really happy you just wrote one. He's a good friend. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. What the fuck? That's like kind of dark, but like kind of creepy too. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. A little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Wow. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. I'm gonna say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really. Yeah. Especially that last line. New things, the best way to find a kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everybody wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, it's not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good at writing. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay. On the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. It's a little more romantic. It's kind of coming out strongly. Anyway. Keep your pen in the same spot. Move your hand and go with the flow. Thanks for listening. Natsuki is up next. But that's about it. Told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing is supposed to be all sophisticated and stuff. Don't even take my writing seriously. Writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. I know. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight in the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it made a fall flat on. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. Guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? I guess not. Guess that's everybody. What's with this language? hope this doesn't get creepy. They're really fighting right now. I don't know who to choose. Help me, Sayori. Yuri's boobs. Wow. Wow. Every day is gonna be much more fun. Sigh. directly onto the kind of situation I'm in. Write another poem about, we'll do a different theme. Yeah, I'll do time, starscape, assignment, destiny, or universe, spinning, aura, promise, electricity, fear, suicide. I don't know, this is so dark to have that in here. Dream, eager, requited, patient, creative. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. It looks like you're in a good mood today. Wow. You're always hungry? Same. I don't know, I feel like Yuri always kind of acts like a goody two-shoes all the time. I don't know if I like that. Frankly, after putting some mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough. Wow. Wow. Monica chooses the club over her boyfriend. Wow. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? I think my character likes Yuri the most. What the heck? Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. This girl really likes my character. Alright guys, so it's poem sharing time, and I don't know, I feel like my character really likes Yuri, and I don't know, you don't get to really choose, you just kind of go with the flow. So how about we choose Monica? Hi again, Nadine. How's the writing going? It's alright, I guess, Monica. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Oh, thank you. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. This one is a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job, Nadine. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really a metaphorica. It's not, I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something this deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everybody expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, that Yuri likes the kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sari, who likes simple and discreet or direct words to describe helpless and sadness, or happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has done at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Alright, Monica's poem. It's called Save Me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless, what is it called? A cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sin, cos, and tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What the fuck? Load me? What the? So weird. It's even more abstract than your last one. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I write lines really short. Oh, thank you. Monica form, DDLC. The way I write lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling or a conversation with the reader. But putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this a tip even writing about? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I don't know, Monica's kind of like, I don't know, she's kind of weird. A little bit. She's kind of like, you know, she's a little weird. Alright, let's try Sayoris. Oh, I like this one, Nadine. It has some nice feelings in it, and I'm glad. Still though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. No, I still like this one, I promise. You know, I wouldn't lie to you, Nadine. Never ever. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one then? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyways, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Well, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's a word that I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy most, but sometimes when you have a little... what's it called? A little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help. Give the rain cloud a little hug. Sorry, I don't know why I read that retarded. And makes a nice happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe I'm getting better expressing my feelings. Thanks, Nadine. I should go write that down then. You could read my poem now, okay? This one's like really long. Okay, let's start off. Bottles. This is really long. Here, let me... I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all of my dreams, little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on a shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each bottle, every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting and pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. I don't know, it's kind of creepy. Yeah, but... I mean, she's sweet, but like, I don't know, she's kind of creepy a little bit. She's kind of creepy with that poem. Let's do Netsuki, who like hates us. I liked your last one better. Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you're a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. Ow. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Oh. Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. Damn, Natsuki, she's like letting us have it right now. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion, but my opinion is the best opinion, and I'm sure you figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Okay, so Natsuki's second poem says Amy likes spiders. Know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my head would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, and that's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably is talking about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it in private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross, and the world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everybody. Or everyone. What the heck, Natsuki? No! So mean. Not bad, right? No, that was pretty bad. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you could just explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. You know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks of my... That doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. That's true. And that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. I could agree with her. I think that too. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. That's not what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want people to think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Okay, Natsuki, I see you. She's not that bad of a person. She's just straightforward. It's not her fault. Alright, so I guess this Yuri is special to my character, so we're just gonna see if, what's up with her. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Nadine, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. Did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. Sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really, I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Oh. Alright guys, so this is Yuri's poem, and her writing is really hard to read. So let's see if we can read this. So, the raccoon. If happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack, my attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off the cutting of my knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon, of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken a following to me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Hers wasn't that dark like I thought it was gonna be. It was more on the kinder side. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that it's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what the poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more usual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Ah, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Ah, please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I probably would have hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Okay. Okay, everybody, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if you guys could come sit at the front of the room. This is about the festival. Well, sort of. We really have to do something for the festival. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry. We're gonna be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us are gonna choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite a poem too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't even already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. You really think it's a bad idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. I feel the same way. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poem with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's all about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, and finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I don't think that Sayori and Monika have been really trying hard to get new members. Oh, the least we could do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to just get it over with. Alright. You. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri's like, nah, I don't like this. Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're gonna practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monika. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? No. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in the mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply motion behind each line she recites. What? Is this something she's done before, or is she simply this natural? Oh my god, I'm getting my words mixed up. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes her recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri Anxiously Glances at Each of Us. You could do it, Yuri. It's called Afterimage of the Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she so suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around at her, as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds up the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Wow. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sari hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. That's so cute, they're always just reading their poems. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori means when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew, through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Nadine liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't think I really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where the sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki. Don't make me go before Nadine. It's not like I compared to you guys anyway. I might as well let Nadine lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have it a go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writings, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called, Why Are You All Looking at Me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she still is a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Ah, well. And do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. Put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everybody for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? Be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Please, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort into the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As far as the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Can't wait. I can't do this, I can't do it. Alright. I stand up, and there's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori or Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it, if it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? These guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It's just, must be nice though, well. How am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Nadine, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Wow. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. This game actually reminds me of Clannad, kinda. But today, Sayori is being a little bit quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Sayori, sorry I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to. I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? I don't know, I feel like my character really likes Yuri for some reason. Or Monica, I'm not sure. But I feel like Natsuki and Sayori are like a little too young. Or they look younger, so it's just kind of weird, I don't know. You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I would still walk home with Sayori. I would walk home with Yuri. What do you guys think? I don't know. I feel like my character likes Yuri more. And I feel like Sayori is kind of like... She's more like kind of like a little kid. I don't know. Yuri's kind of more older. I don't want to hurt her feelings though. It's a hard decision. I don't want to hurt her feelings. What should I say? But she's so beautiful and smart. You see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to be really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Nadine. Think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? That conversation trails off. It's kind of weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time. True, true. Alright, it's poem time, so... How about we do kawaii? These are like really weird words, like massacre, grief. It's like just dark words. We'll do... Imagination. Tragedy. Controllable. Treasure. Fear. Doki Doki. Valentine. Skirt. Water. Sensation. Unrequited. Excitement. Vibrant. Ambient. After image. Heaven sent. Pure. death. I like how the music is like really upbeat, but like some of this stuff is like just so dark. Suicide, anger, wonderful. These are like really kind of dark words, but what about dazzle? Unending, climax, wrath, laugh, infallible, max, animate, pleasure, despise, destiny. I like destiny. Infinite, peace, hopeless, clumsy, vertigo, peaceful, sunset, frightening. What do you guys think? I don't know. We do infinite. I like fried squid. It's pretty bomb. That's pretty specific. I look forward to. I don't know what's wrong with her. I don't know if she's jealous or something. It's like, I walk home with you. Why are you jealous? Alright. Say so. Oh, maybe she told her that she likes me. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with her. You're like cool. We walked home the other day. Wow. I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. It's so weird. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. It's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it's always has been. You're so funny, Nadine. Have you thought that maybe you always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? Said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Wow. Eavesdropper, huh? I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, but to have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like that. Exactly how much do I care for her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? And now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of it. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. And she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So, I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern of those who willingly share in that same concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah. Seems a little off today, but when I ask her about it, she doesn't want to admit it. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. And perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. I don't know. Yuri's too smart, I feel like, and she kind of reads things really well, but... Nadine, the world is full of meaning and often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Do you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what might be going on inside her head. You might not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I Yes, but you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, and that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware of were in you. That is, I think that you would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm just a pretty simple guy, right? I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Ah, that's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as you're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started? I don't know, last time they read together, they were like close and being weird. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. Yuri stands up, makes her way to the closet. Sure. Picture also fit. Where are you two going off to? Wow. We're just Yuri, we're gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's Monica. I don't know, Monica is like tripping right now. Please mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to tell you something wrong with helping involve Nadine in club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Nadine. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. I don't know, this is getting creepy. How could I say something like that? Something about the way she said that, it made me so irritated. What's wrong with me? Oh, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Nadine, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away, but you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Wow, they really like each other. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotion. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Aw, they're so sweet. Maybe they'll end up together, but my little sister told me this was like a horror game, and there's really no horror in it. Oolong tea. Anything is fine. Well. Of course. Let's see. This game really gives me like Clannad vibes. I don't know if you guys ever watched Clannad, but like, this really reminds me of that. Must be in a good mood now. That's so. When it's around you, oh my god, she likes this guy. Wow, they really like each other. Our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. He slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. Oh. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I manage to finally relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want, and that's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have to have any harder time reading from it. Wow. Her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. And then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri, and she doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. And that means I can't stop here. I'm slid. What the fuck? I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. I just... Wow, she really likes him though. Hey Dane, sorry. Guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, just helping. That's something that friends do, right? Okay. Hey everyone. Alright guys, so it's poem sharing time, and I want to share mine with Sayori because she is... I don't know what's going on with her right now. Let's find out. Wow, it's just nice. Wow. Probably Yuri. You can go play with everyone else now? Wow. I think she's jealous, low-key. I'll do Natsuki. Dead weight. Oh. Sayori didn't show me her poem, so she's pretty pissed off at me. Alright, so I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had never left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeam, hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail and remember that the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap the way your thoughts had left you long. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself. Wow. She wrote this. It was good. Hers was pretty good. We'll save Yuri for last since my character and Yuri are obviously in love with each other. Hi Nidane, have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Haven't. Some more thought. Everybody's bringing up Yuri, like, stop her. Said to. Must be pretty into her. Wow. Completely misunderstood. Kidding. Pretty sure she already got a boyfriend. And fictional one anyway. Alright guys, this is Monica's poem, and it's called The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and that was ever sought, and here I am. A feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist, but when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. Last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose. We seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist, and with a breath she blows me back afloat and pick up a gust of wind. Wow. Monica's is good. Hers is good, kind of like Natsuki's was pretty good too. Hers, I feel like Monica's was a little bit better than Natsuki's because It was really good. Alright, so our last one is Yuri. She's totally into this dude, which just happens to be me, I guess. Oh no. That's sad. She eats by herself. It's true. People you want to fall in love with. People you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. I know I'm a difficult person. Me too. So deeply into things. But every time you've always treated me just like anyone. And screw them, yeah. Right. Me get it free. Alright guys, so this is Yuri's poem called Beach. So, let's read it. A marvel of millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray, rolling clouds and endless enigma. Easiest way would it get lost in is one where everything could be found, and one can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. Where the sand is wet, the tide comes to gently lick your foundation. Will you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. Stand where the foam wraps around where my toes squish into the sand. Salty air is therapeutic and gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foaming tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore, drift forward and turn to earth forevermore. Wow. I feel like hers is okay compared to like Monica's. Like Monica's was really good. And I kind of like Monica's more. I'm aware that the beach is kind of to write about. But I did my best to make a metaphorical approach to it. Wow, they don't even notice that she's gone. Wow. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Wow. Misunderstanding my friendship. Oh, she's friend zone. And second, Monica knows what's wrong with Sayori, but she doesn't want to tell me. Oh my god. Wow. Ah. I don't know who to pick, guys. It's kind of hard. So you think I should be a good friend, guys, and actually hang out with Sayori since she's upset about something she's not telling me about, and I think she just wants to tell you that she likes you, but she's just being like, you know, just being kind of like in her feelings. I like Monica's poem, and Yuri is obviously into me. You know, it's a tough decision. I mean, I always see Sayori, so I don't know if I should just not hang out with her. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's definitely Monica or Yuri, though. Natsuki always is me. I don't know if I should help her bake. I don't know, Monica is like, she's cool, but I don't know if that'd make Yuri jealous if I hung out with her. Can't decide, guys, it's really hard. Yuri. Look, she gets all freaked out. Serious? Why would you? Interested? Oh, here we go. uh. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad. Like, no, Yuri, I didn't feel bad. I'm saying, give me all these signals like you like me. I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for this? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. See, I knew you liked her. I knew it. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about coming visit. And like, I understand like you should be there for your friend first. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like he should give it a try with Yuri. Cause Sayori had her chance, like they've been friends for years. Like, why hasn't she kept him all to herself, you know? Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I got scared. I was like, oh shit. This isn't a jump scare. the heck? How does she even know? Oh my god. I know girls talk, so they probably were like, oh, guess what? Not gonna believe this. So glad he's telling her how it is. It's sad. Yeah, that's really sad. Even find a reason to get up. I'm in shock too. I thought she just liked you and that's why she was acting weird, but I didn't know she had all these complex, intense feelings and stuff. That's crazy. I feel sorry about it. No, me neither, but all you can really do is be there for. like so sad, like because she seems so happy and then underneath all that she's upset. Going through a lot of stuff. I think as a friend I'd be worried. Ugh. The turtleneck shirt, classic. Why would she try to randomly open your drawers? Not really, that sounds creepy, what the heck? Bad handwriting. He peels a long strand of ribbon to her desired length. Into knives? It is kind of weird though. What? She puts my finger in her mouth. Wow. Her face. She looks into my eyes. Vincent hesitates. Bruh. Doesn't mean this is the last time we've had. Kind of like that about you. Respond to that. Ah, no. There's like no music or anything. Oh, no. Oh, I've been sitting for so. that sucks. Oh no. I don't know what to say, like... I feel bad because, like, I know that she's sad and stuff and she likes me a lot, but... I feel like... I don't know what to say, like... Like, does that save her or not? Because she has, like, really dark thoughts and stuff, and I don't want her to feel that way, though. I'll just tell her that I love her. Friend, but maybe he's saying it in a different way. So sweet. Wow, that was fast. It's true, I feel the same way. I kind of feel uncertain about her because she has like a lot of deep emotions that are like, they're hard to understand. I kind of feel bad for her. As long as he cares. Alright then guys, this is where I'm going to be ending my stream. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching and going through Doki Doki with me. This is my first time ever playing it. My sister was like, you gotta try it out. It's scary, but I haven't even really seen how scary it is. I'm sure I haven't got there yet. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next stream. Might be a little bit later today, but yeah guys, have some awesome day. Yeah.